Hello everyone, welcome to Beauty in the Garden. I'm T. So today we're going to be sprouting mung beans. Now I love to use mung beans as a substitution for noodles and rice and things like that. So I'm going to be showing you the easiest, quickest way to get your mung beans sprouted. So right here is the pack of mung beans that I'm using. Now I did get my mung beans from a Asian market. Now you can find mung beans sometimes at other stores, but please check around and see. But I definitely went to an Asian market. The first thing you want to do is prep your mung beans. So to prep your mung beans, the first thing we need to do is rinse them. We want to rinse them from any type of materials that might be left behind in the processing of these mung beans. So I like to wash my mung beans, my dry beans. Even before I cook my dry beans, I rinse my beans to get anything off of them. So what I'm doing here is just prepping them and cleaning them really well. So you're just going to rinse them just with some regular running water and clean them off. Now I am replacing my rice and my noodles with bean sprouts and sprouts in general, but I wanted to show you how I go about getting some of these things. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to do your own bean sprouts, but I do. So we want a nice little water level in here to making sure that they are nicely getting some sort of water, and we want them to go ahead and germinate. So I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit more water, okay, just like this. You guys, I make some amazing dishes. Well, I think I do. So, but we're going to go ahead and do that. The next thing up is once you rinse your mung beans and you got a nice little water level to making sure they sprout. We want just one straight, we just want one straight layer of beans, okay? We don't want a bunch. We don't want them overlapping or anything like that. The next thing to do is to put a top on top. So I have a top that just fits this container perfectly. So this container actually can cook rice, so definitely like that, okay? So grab a dark towel and make sure that we don't get any light, so we can make sure that the bean sprouts will reach out for light. So it's going to be searching for light, and that's how they're going to get those beautiful long sprouts. So here is the next morning, and the sprouts have really taken off. I'm sorry, you guys, I forgot to show you guys in the beginning of the clip that we need to add a paper towel to keep moisture on top of the ones that are going to be on top. So what we're going to do now is change out the water, and we're going to start the process again. And we're just going to place it back into darkness. All right, so right here is day 2 of our sprouts, and I actually was able to film all of it for you guys. So what we got here is day 2. The paper towel, you see they have really taken on a great deal of growth here. So what we're going to do is take it over to the sink. And we're going to rinse them. We want to make sure we rinse them, because if not, your bean sprouts will get a very nasty odor, and you do not want that to happen. You want it to be as fresh as possible. And look at those roots. Ah, those roots are pretty. So so this is day 2, and the sprouts looking amazing. Now we're just going to clean out the bottom base of our tray. So if you don't have something like this, you can use a bowl and a strainer and cover it, you guys, with plastic wrap, and just making sure that that paper towel is over top. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and clean out my bowl and making sure there is no slimy water or anything like that. We don't want any nasty water at the bottom. So we're going to clean that out. Now we're just going to rinse them. Just run some water across your sprouts. Make sure that the water is lukewarm. You don't want very hot water, okay? And you don't want very cold water. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that water is lukewarm and run the water right over our sprouts, keeping our sprouts nice and clean. And honestly, you guys, this did not take long at all. You just rinse and repeat. And I did this for 2 days, and the third day my sprouts were ready. You rinse them again and put them away when you store them away. Okay, so now they are rinsed. Now I'm going to add water back to my tray. Put the sprouts back on top. And you want a nice level of water, just where you can see the sprouts, the water level at the bottom of your sprouts, and you know you got enough water. You don't want it to cover your sprouts. You just want it to touch, okay? All right. That's a good level right there. The next thing up is put your paper towel back on. You guys, this is really easy. Let me know in the comments, if you guys ever tried doing your own bean sprouts. I'm really interested in seeing how many of you guys have grown your very own bean sprouts, or just any kind of sprouts in general. All right, so once we did that, we're going to cap it, and then we're going to put the towel back over top of it. We don't want any light. And this was day 2. All right, here comes day 3. I'm excited. Look at the sprouts, you guys. Look at that. Look at all those sprouts. Look at those roots. Just amazing. So now that we have our sprouts, you guys, only thing I'm going to do is rinse them off, clean them off, and then I'm going to place them right back into this container actually after I'm done. So I put them in this glass bowl just to get them nice and rinsed off, let them soak a little bit. And then I put a little bit of water back into the other one. I wanted to clean that really good with some soap water, so I put it in the glass bowl, which you're going to see me do in a few. But look at those roots, beautiful roots. All right, so I set them in this glass bowl right here. And then I'm going to pop it into the refrigerator. And here is one of the dishes that I made with my bean sprouts. Let me know in the comments below if you are interested in knowing how I go about making this beautiful dish. I hope you guys enjoy. Please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I do upload a video. And remember, there's beauty in everyone's garden. And bye-bye for now.